Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Nasadatul. Today we will discuss past year question 17 in the year of 2014. So the question state that the frequency, the table show the frequency distribution of the total times in hours spent by 60 students in a week for revision. So based on the question, it asks for mean, mode, and standard deviation. I will be explaining for mean first. As we know, the formula for mean is the sum of fx over the sum of f. The f is the frequencies. So our f here is the number of students. So our x is actually the midpoint of the total time. So here it show in the form of sentence. So we need to convert the sentence into interval. So in the form of interval, it says 0 to less than 5. So it will be 0 to 4, 5 to 9, less than 10. Then it continues. 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24, and 25 to 29. So this is in the form of interval. So we need to find the midpoint for total time. So we do it over here. Midpoint. Basically, the midpoint is we plus 4 and 0 and divide by 2 is the same as it goes down. 9 plus 5 divided by 2, 14 plus 10 divided by 2. So 4 plus 0 divided by 2 we get 2, and then continues we get 7, 12, 17, 22, and 27. This is the midpoint, and this is also the x. This is also the x. So we found our f and we found our x. So we need to substitute in the data. So let's calculate it. Mean. So sorry about that. 7 2 plus 12. 7 plus 15, 12 plus 13, 17 plus 8, 22 plus 5, 27. Okay, and we will divide the total of the number of students, which is 60, as stated in the question. There is 60 students. So divide by 60. We will get 810 over 60, which will get us 13.5, which we need to round up to get the whole number. So we will get 14. 14. Yes. This is the answer for mean of the data given.
So, Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Hasha, and I'm going to explain the next question of this question, that is the mode. So first, we know that the mode is the highest frequency of this data. So the highest frequency is 15. So the model class is is 10 to 14. So first we need to know the equation. That is, the equation for mode is mode equals to L plus E1 over E1 plus E2 times C. Okay, first, the model class is 10 to 14. Then we need to find the lower bound. The lower bound is between here 5 to 9, 15 to, so the lower bound is 9 plus 10 over 2 equals to 9.5. And then the upper bound is equals to 14 plus 15 over 2, that is equals to 14.5. And then we need to find the class size. So the class size is equals to the upper bound minus the lower bound. So 14.5 minus 9.5 is equals to 5. And then the D1. The D1 is the highest frequency minus the class before it. So that is the frequency before it. So 15 minus 12 is equals to 3. And D2 is the highest frequency minus the frequency of the class after it. So 15 minus 13 is equals to 2. And then we can just simply substitute the value into the formula. So mode equals to L is the lower bounder, so 9.5 plus D1 is 3 over 3 plus 2, and C is the class size, that is 5. So after we calculate it, we will get 12.5, and is also equals to 13. So the mode for this so the answer of this question is 13. Thank you.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Krisha Vasu, and today I'm going to explain question 17 from the past years. So basically there are 3 questions being asked, which is the mean, mode, and also standard deviation. So now I'm going to discuss about standard deviation. Let's look at the question. So before that, we'll read it first. Alright. The following table shows the frequency distribution of the total time hours spent by 60 students in a week for revision. So in this case, you know that 60 here means the sum of frequency, which is 60. And I would like to highlight a very important thing here where many students tend to make mistakes, which is this part, the module class, because they think that the module class is actually 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, and finally 25 to 30. This is where many students make mistakes. Actually, this is wrong because they forgot to read that there's less here. So instead of this, it should be 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24, and finally 25 to 29. So this is the right model class. And while for this one, it is the F. And we know the sum of F here is 60. So now, there are two formulas that we can use for standard deviation. But there is a difference. Whereas for this for this formula, we'll use for sample. And the second formula, we'll use it for population. And our question is actually about samples, so we should use the first formula, not the second formula. Right, and basically, F here means the frequency, and X at here means the midpoint of the model class. And remember, there is a square. And here, it is the sum of Fx square, and I would like to tell you something. Sum of Fx square is not the same as sum of Fx in bracket square. There is a huge difference. So this is also a trap for students where they always make mistakes. So be careful. It is Fx square where we only have to square the x alone, not the f. And here there's a bracket. And this is the n, which is equals to sum of f, where we have already found out the answer is 60. And here n minus 1, which is 60 minus 1, will be getting 59. So if you ask my opinion, I would advise you to collect all these data one by one and sort them out in a table form. So now I have did it. So I found my model class F, where I simply copied from the question, and X, which is the midpoint of the model class, where I simply did 0 plus 4 divided by 2, and you will get 2. So you have to apply this method, plus and divide by 2 to all the model class, and you will get your X. And you have to square your X, each of the X, and find the total, and you have to times this X square with F. And you get your answer from top to bottom, and also F and X, you get your answer from top to bottom. So now it will be easier for you to look clearly at the information that you have, and this will also reduce your careless mistake. And now I have done mine, where I have found my sum of Fx square. I add everything from the table and I get 14,050. And I also find sum of Fx. I add everything from the table and I get 810. And n, basically it is the sum of f, and it is also stated in the question, so we know it is 60. And now the formula that we have already chosen, which is the sample formula, where it is simply the surd of sum of Fx square minus sum of Fx in bracket square divided by n and divided by n minus 1. So you only have to simply substitute all these values into this formula, and after you set it, you'll get the answer, which is 7.266. So that's it. Thank you, everyone. I hope you understand.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Sabtra, and today we're going to explain about question past year 2017, number 28. Right. In the question stated, a sample of positive integer is arranged in ascending order as follows. Means that we already know that the number on the left is smaller compared to the number on the right, which is here and here, because it's already said it's arranged in ascending order as follows. Means it's the value of our data from the left is increased to the right. Alright, and then if the mean and median of the sample are 49 and 47 respectively, this means that our mean is 49 and our median is 47. Determine the value of x and y, hence write the sample in ascending order. Means we need to know what is x and what is the value of y by using substitution equation. We can achieve this by writing two equations with x and y and express one of the variable, thus we can get the answer. Let me show you how. So, how to get the mean? Mean is basically we add all of the data in all the value in our data and divide by the total number of data we have, which is 3x plus 2 plus with 40 plus with 4x plus with 2y plus 59 and plus 3y minus 9. Sorry, 3y minus 9 divide by the total number of our data, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 data. So 6 equal to our mean, 49. And then we simplify it, we get 92 plus with 7x plus with 5y divide by 6 equal to 49. Now we simplify more further, we will get the simple equation, which is 7x plus 5y equal to 202. So we can see that this is the first equation. Alright, moving on to median. Because we need to get two equations, so we need to search the equation for median. A student should understand that when searching for a median, when we have 7 data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, is different compared to we have 6 data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, what I mean by different? When we have 7 data, we need to make sure that the median is in the middle, so we will choose 4 as our median. But when we have 6 data, we need to divide by 2 because we have 2 median. Here is it 3 and 4. So our median should be here. Alright, this is the same as our question over here. Because we have 6 data, so we need to divide 3 plus 4 divided by 2. Alright, let me show it. 4x plus with 2y divide by 2 equal to our median, which is, where's our median? 47. 47. So we simplify the equation, we will get 4x plus with 2y equal to 94. And then we express y. I would like to express y in this equation, which is more faster. Y equal to 47 minus 2x. This is our second equation. Now, what I said just now, substitution equation. We need to substitute 1 and 2 into one equation so we can get one of the variable value. So we substitute y into the first equation, which is 7x plus with 5. We substitute the formula here to here. 47 minus 2x equal to 202. And we simplify it. We get 235 minus 3x equal to 202, and x will be 11. How to get y? The simple thing is, when we want to get y, we just take the formula we get just now and we substitute the value of x to get y. So 47 minus 2, we substitute 11 and y will be 25. Okay, now we get the value of x and y. So this is good. And now, the question asks, rewrite the sample in ascending order. So I'm going to put it here, rewrite the sample. So what we're going to do now is to substitute the value into each of the following of our data, which is 3, x is 11 plus 2, 40, 4, 11, substitute, and then 2y, which is 25, and then 59, and 3y equal to 25 minus 9. So we will get 35, 40, 44, 50, 59, and 66. So we can see the way to check our answer is by looking at the question ascending order. This is already ascending order, means that our answer is right. Right. Okay. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, everyone.
Lambat.